Right, I have the new kit. As you can see, the two cables are different lengths. This is... Oh, it's white plastic. Yeah, that blue plastic one is a piece of shit. If you get it, throw it away, send it back like I've done twice. Now, got the spool here. Got the nice little plasticky thing. I will put a link to where I got it. And I tell you what, it came in a nice little box here. And there's a little lovely note inside. Hang on. And it apologised. Hello, thank you for your order. I'm sorry, you can't read this. I'm going to read it out loud. Thanks for your order. If there's a problem with the product, defective or missing parts, wrong item, please send me a message before creating a return request. Unfortunately, we do not have an adequate installation guide. Sorry, but there are several installation videos on YouTube. You can access them by clicking on this QR code. Now, that's very nice, and the kit is better than that blue piece of shit. This is much better plastic. As you can see, it's all locked together. And what was a real bonus, which I was stunned by, is they sent me a little sachet of Turkish coffee. No reason to do it. Now, I looked at a lot of the kits online, coming from Turkey, and I thought, shit, no, I'm not going to wait for that. So I found one that was in America. But obviously it's Turkey related, because I got some coffee with it. But it didn't take long to get here. Today's Tuesday. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday I ordered it. So you can't do any better than that in my book. Now, all I got to do is put it together with that. Oh boy. Right, so here we have one of the buggered up pieces. The buggered up wheel, and that's really badly buggered. And what's left of one of the cables. So they're for the trash. I'm looking at the new one compared to the old, and what bothers me is that the old has is blanked off there and blanked off there, whereas the new one is only blanked off at one end. And I don't know which cable should go in which one. So I'm going to have to wing it and see. I'm going to put the one that goes to the top with the end piece, and the one that goes to the bottom without the end piece, and we will see. But let's have a look in here first. See if this can give me some kind of hint. It doesn't. And see, I was thinking I might reuse this, but there's a crack in it, so I can't reuse it. Well, the only thing I can do is put it together and then try and bench test it and see if that works. As I said, my plan is to make the one with the piece on the end go to the top, and the one without the piece on the end go to the bottom. Now, it should be noted that these two cables are of different lengths. Oh, hang on, what are you doing there? Sorry, something's got kind of hooked up there. That's because I was fucking with it earlier. One is longer than the other. The long one goes to the top of the mechanism. Now, if you're not sure, like me, you've had it on the bench for a week or two. Oh crap, which was the top? Well, it's easy to tell. There's a bolt here, nut, whatever you want to call it, is the top, and the motor is at the bottom. So grab the long one, and I will as I was trying to say, grab the long one, that's going to go to the top. So therefore I'm going to put it into here. Okay, then I'm going to take the bottom one and I'm going to put it into here. And if that stays in there, it'll be a fucking miracle. Then you get your little cover. And you squeeze it in. Click. Click. Well, it seems to have gone in and it doesn't seem to be coming out. So that's a plus. As I said, the long one, and there it is. It does come out. Okay. The long one goes to the top. Oh, I've got to take my clip off of here. Let's put that to one side. So as it's going to the top, I'm going to put that on there. Get my clip, put that on there, and move that crap out of the way, and this other dead piece. And say, okay, that's the top. So that goes up and around. Oh, which way round does it go, Gary? How the fuck should I know? I don't. I can only assume that it goes around that way. You know, kind of like that. And the bottom one, I can only assume, goes around that way. Okay, terrific. But now I have to get them into here. This will only go up one way on the motor. Okay, and so it'll only go on that way. It won't go on that way, so you can't get it wrong. Sorry, hang on, you may not have seen that. Oops, you swing out of the way for the moment. So it can only go on that way, can't go on the other way. So you've got to bear that in mind. Now, with the videos I've tried to watch, it wasn't very clear about this. And don't forget this piece goes onto this peg here where the cable is tied off. Now what I've got to figure out is how to get the wire around that and then fit this piece. See, this is what happens when you take shit apart weeks ago. Hang on. Oh, you stupid ass, Gary, it goes up the other way, doesn't it? And it goes there, that way. Now, one thing I have noted is that the wheel is not pushed on fully, but I'm going to do that later. I'm not going to do that right now. So that's how that bracket goes on there. I'm not going to push that on yet because once I push it on, I've got a feeling it's going to be an absolute pig to get off. Now, I've also noted that the plastic here is kind of damaged. I want to see if I can smooth that out. Yeah, look at it. Okay. We don't want to buy a new motor, so hopefully that will work what I've just done. Now the next thing, of course, is to get these cables wrapped on here. And the top one goes on the top. Oh, hang on a second. When the motor, this is whoa. You got to make sure you get this the right way up, Gary, because the top is the bottom and the bottom is the top. I can't tell the bottom from the top because then you have to flip it to bolt it onto there somewhere. Excuse me. Because then this bolts onto there, and again I can't remember which way it went, so I'm going to have to look at some pictures. It goes that way I believe. Let me confirm that before you scream at the screen. Scream. Damn, that's going to be fun. So I've got to put, hang on, because that goes on there. So that's going to be the top. Therefore, the top is going to be the bottom. Oh my God. Which means that I've got to flip that over for this to go on there. Okay, and then I've got to take this oh, this is fun, and turn it over. Jesus. How the hell did they do this in the factory, huh? Now, is that correct? That would appear to be correct. Now, I can push that onto there and hopefully turn this, oh my God, over without losing anything, and get the bracket, which in theory should only go on one way, and I've forgotten already. Learn by my mistakes, people. Oh, you idiot, it goes the other way up, doesn't it? You see? I told you, learn by my mistakes. Right, that goes there. Oh, no, you see, I've forgotten that piece that I've lost. Oh, the fuck did it go? Oh, I'm such a dick. Where did it go? Where did my little piece of plastic go that I said don't lose it? This is ridiculous. There it was, right over there. Why didn't you see it? Now, it went on the one with the cable tie, and oops, hang on, put it on the right way around, it'll probably help. That then goes up against there. Now I can get this on here. Good God. Now I can cut these screws in here and do them up with a Torx. With a Torx T30. Yeah, and don't forget to get that in that hole. I nearly did. And as I said previously, all I'm now hoping is that, because one end of that piece of plastic didn't have a hole in it, or did have a hole rather, that it's okay. I don't know. Right, now you flip this over, whoa, but you first remove the nuts. Then you flip this over and let's see, where am I going? Those I tell you what, this is fucking fun that I could do without. So I've got that one there, I got that one there, and I got that one there. So would that go there? Nope. Yeah, you have to kind of play with this a bit to get the motor to fit, and it's not easy, believe me. Why has that got a bigger thingy than the other one? Oh, how can I do this? Can I turn that? No, that's not how it goes. Hang on. But right, forget the plate. Would that be correct? Yeah, no, that's correct. So what I need to do okay, so it may look a little fucked up at the moment, but this is the way you have to do it. And let's get these screws in. And obviously you've made sure you've got your plasticky thingy in there. And it's a little snug there, to say the least. And when we flip it over, it'll all become very clear as mud. Don't believe that, but okay, now let's flip it over. Not the easiest of things to do. Line up the bolts. I've lost my bolt holes, my bolts. Oh, there it is. Hang on. You, as far as I'm aware, should be about there somewhere. What's going on here? Well, yep, this was a bitch to do, purely because there were no real instructions. Now, there was one I found online, but unfortunately the quality of the video was particularly poor, so it was hard to see where the wires came out, and by wires I mean cables, whatever you want to call them, these pieces. So it was very hard to tell. Now, let me try and recap and also show you the route. The longest of these cables comes out and goes to the top, where the top of the window is, comes out of the plastic thing and around that pulley into the motor, and it goes onto the bottom. Hang on a second, let me see if I can show you. There you go, you can see it goes onto the bottom of that motor reel. The other one comes out of here goes around the pulley and goes onto the top. Hang on. Let me try and show you better. Because that was the problem with that other video. It didn't show you. Hang on. There, you see? It's going onto the top half. Let's say the top half. So the one that is at the bottom goes to the top half, and the one that's at the top goes to the bottom half. And the motor itself faces the bottom. Obviously, you've got to make sure you get this plastic piece in, as previously shown. Yeah, that was a fucking pig trying to sort out which went where, which way round, and oh my God, what a pain in the ass. Somehow, they did this on the production line, or a production line somewhere. But I guess if you're doing it all day, every day, that's fine. Now, you will note, it does come off a little bit of an angle, and the same applies here. I guess that's how it's meant to be. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That really is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Send me loads of money. I'd like to buy myself a brand new Jaguar and I can't afford it. A nice little F-Type. Ooh, gosh, wouldn't that be nice? All right, get out of that garage. Go do some shit. Okay, let's see if it actually works. I tried to test it on the bench and I couldn't for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, let's do roof down. Yes, you can hear the roof going down. Okay. Okay, they're quite taut. All right, now let's do roof up. And then windows up. How about that? It fucking works. Holy shit. Right, now you can go out in the garage and get some shit done. Well, having run it up and down, and it worked fine, I'm a little surprised that this cable has slack in it. I can only assume that that's how it should be. If anybody knows any different, let me know. Maybe I've done something wrong, but it seems to work fine. Yeah.